Things haven't really gone well for the Pakistan cricket team across formats in the last 3 months or so. They obviously lost to South Africa in an away test series. Then in the tri-series before the Champions Trophy, they did not really do well against the likes of South Africa and New Zealand. And in the all-important 8-team tournament that they were the host nation of, they crashed out in the opening round. They were eliminated after thrashing losses that they suffered against the likes of India and New Zealand. And now, basically, their misery has compounded because they have lost to New Zealand, not just in the T20I series 4-1, but also in the ODI series where they have been clean swept by the Kiwis. Now, Mohammad Rizwan has actually made a very interesting comment after the ODI series loss against New Zealand, and it is sure to leave many surprised. When Rizwan has said that after Champions Trophy and in this series, we'll leave the past. PSL is a big tournament, Pakistan Super League. Hopefully we will do well and the fans will enjoy. And if we take a look at the most important keywords in what Rizwan has actually said, that PSL is a big tournament, hopefully we'll do well and the fans will enjoy. Obviously, it's more of a case of entertainment that these T20 leagues are a part of, not just PSL, not just IPL, but all the other T20 leagues across the globe. But that can that really, put the Pakistan team in a state wherein their players do well and fans tend to enjoy their performances and also leave the past behind of the elimination of Champions Trophy and the series losses against New Zealand? Can that ever cover it? Well, that basically comes from Rizwan's perspective, that they obviously want to leave it behind and do well in PSL, but that can never really be the recovery that the fans would really be expecting out of these Pakistan cricket players, because nothing matches than doing well for Pakistan and obviously for the country, and that's something their players haven't really done well. So maybe this comment is sure to create some kind of a controversy, because any which ways you do well in a T20 league, that can never help you recover from the losses or the thrashing that you have suffered at the international stage. Well, last but not the least, obviously, Rizwan also said what's really ailing the Pakistan cricket team, and he mentioned that if you look at the games we have played, we have been able to hold the teams till 40th over. We are losing the plot after that. And if we take a look at their most recent performance in the tri-series also, they did get to those scores of 300 or 350 plus, but then that wasn't really enough because they lost to the eventual champions New Zealand in the final. In the Champions Trophy, in the game against New Zealand, they did not really have them on the back foot. Instead, Pakistan were themselves on the back foot. They lost those wickets at crucial intervals, and when they were fielding first, they did allow the New Zealand batters to accelerate, especially Glenn Phillips in that game. In the India game also, they were going well until the 30th over, but then there was a collapse, and when India batted, they could not take wickets at all. Now, specifically in the New Zealand series here, first ODI, New Zealand went all guns blazing and won that. But in the second and third ODI, Pakistan did have those chances because they were able to restrict half of the New Zealand side to basically a total of about 130 or 140. But then it was New Zealand's lower order that made sure that Pakistan couldn't really get over the line. So that's where maybe Rizwan's comments do hold true, that they have been able to do well until the 40th over, but then there are no big parameters, or for that matter, there's no big range as to if we can determine what Rizwan is saying is right or not. But what do you think about Pakistan's recent performance in their ODI and T20 series against New Zealand? And do you really think that Pakistan cricket team really have a way out of this poor slump? You can let us know your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today for all the exciting updates and analysis from the sporting world. Until then, on behalf of my producer Shivam, it's Siddharth Gulati saying goodbye.